What's up, YouTube? For today's video, with a full Jigglypuff Evolution and Forbes team, I will be using Igglybuff, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, and Screamtail to have a team of 4. I think this could be the second last one of these Paradox Pokemon Form teams that I've done. I think I've got like Muck or Heater left. I've got 4 battles today with the Wigglytuff, Igglybuff, Jigglypuff, Screamtail team, and I hope you enjoy. I've got only 4 Pokemon, so it's quite a good challenge. First battle here we got is against Brand, and we've got a bit of an interesting team here. So we've got an Electrode lead, and I've got my Igglybuff. If you enjoy the teams, if you want to help support the channel, drop a like on the video, and tell me what you think about Screamtail. Do you like it as a Pokemon? What do you think? Alright, so I'm going to go for protection here, so it's good to use that, and we've got Light Screen. Now, this Igglybuff is a Protect, Copycat, Body Slam, and Helping Hand set with Friend Guard as the ability. So, if you can probably imagine, it is made for doubles and singles. So I'm going to be including a doubles battle here too. Now I've got Max Health and Max Attack Adam and Nature. The bad thing here, right, I went for Copycat. So I've lived the explosion, and then the last move that was used on the field was actually explosion. So my Igglybuff is going to go boom here. So it was an absolute disaster to the start of the battle. So both Pokemon exploding. Oh, I'm a bit salty about this one. So that's the end of Igglybuff there, taking itself out. Now the next Pokemon to come out here is going to be Muck backwards. That's absolutely disgusting. So my second Pokemon is going to be Wigglytuff. Now, this Wigglytuff is a pretty tough set. So we got Hyper Voice, Dazzling Gleam, Fire Blast, and Blizzard. So it's a special set. I've got Max Health and Max Special Attack, Modest Nature. The ability is going to be competitive, and item is Assault Vest. So very, very bulky special attacking set. Now, this Muck was setting up some stockpiles here, and I really couldn't touch it at all with hardly any damage on my side of the field. So Muck's going to keep setting up stockpiles. I guess the only good thing is it can only set 3 of them up, but I'm just doing hardly any damage to this Pokemon. Plus, it's a pretty good counter to this team, them being all like, you know, weak to poison and stuff like that. So anyway, we got this Muck. It's got the Black Sludge here. I've done virtually no damage or whatever, and it is going to be going for a Gunk Shot, taking me out in one shot. So I'm like, what can I do? I've got Jigglypuff, I guess. So we're going to go to that. I'm going to try and get a burn with Fire Blast, because that's the only real set that can do anything apart from my last Pokemon, which actually can do something, but I just want to see what's going to happen here. So Muck swaps out, interesting enough. It's like, man, that would have been my chance to get a burn there, and we've got its Rising coming at us. So I think they're trying to do like a Pimp Knight saying that, you know, when someone uses electric terrain and then they use Rising Voltage, and I'm like, well, something else is rising. I think that's what they're trying to refer to here. So we got a Electros, and we've got a Blunder Policy Zap Cannon set, pretty cool. Go for the Fire Blast there on Electros, and it's not really doing a lot of damage. And now Zap Cannon is going to land on my Jigglypuff. This Jigglypuff was a bulky set. We got Everlight as the item, Cute Charm as the ability, Wish, Fire Blast, Calm Mind, and Draining Kiss. Max Health and Max Defense with the Bold Nature. So it's going to finish me off there with the Acrobatics. I went for the Calm Mind, but obviously I sustained, you know, way too much damage the turn before. My last Pokemon is Screamtail, and this is a really, really bulky attacking set. And I actually got a sweep with this set. So if you'd like to see the Screamtail sweep, let me know about it in the comment section. I know that I haven't done a lot of sweeps in the last month. I'm saving them because I'm going to start them up in February. If you'd like to see this Screamtail sweep a little bit earlier on, I can drop that for you. You know, let me know about it in the comment section. So we got this Zap Cannon set here. It's spamming Acrobatics and the Zap Cannon, and my Screamtail is going to get paralyzed there. Now, this is a bulk up set, so we got Bulk Up and Drain Punch, Psychic Fangs, and Wish. This Pokemon doesn't really have a great base in attack. It's got 65 base, so you need a lot of bulk ups for it to do anything at all. The good thing about it, though, it does have a lot of base health and base special defense. So with the boost energy, it's very, very special defensive. Now, I've got Wish on this too, so I can go for the Wish there and get my health back. The Electros was struggling to do a bit of damage here. Plus, I had some sustain there with the Drain Punch too. Now, this was probably definitely, this was definitely the best Pokemon on my team here. The other one probably was Wigglytuff, right? Also, I did mention I will be doing a doubles battle in this video too, so I wanted to make use of all the abilities on all the Pokemon, so I like to use all of them. I'm pretty sure the only Pokemon I've got left now is Makuhita, Hariyama, and Iron Hands. I could be wrong about that, but I believe that's the only one left. So that'll probably be next week to finish off the little, paradox forms. If I'm wrong about that, I'll do another one the next week, but I'm pretty sure that's the last one. So that's the end of the Electros there, and the next Pokemon to come out here is going to be Wugtrio, the absolute unit, the hard hitter, the greatest Pokemon in Generation 9. So now they're going to go for Enduro. I'm like, all right, this must be some sort of, weakness policy or berry sort of set. So go for Drain Punch there, and that just shows you how bad my attack stat is there, because it doesn't even take Wugtrio down to 1 health. Now, Wugtrio is going to come in real quick there with the triple dive, and it's doing hardly any damage at all. So it hit me 3 times, hence the name triple, and that does nothing, right? So I can simply go for another attacking move here after I go for a wish, because I wasn't really sure what this would do. I don't know what the strategy behind this was. The other one it's got is Throat Chop too, but that's hardly doing any damage too. So poor Wugtrio doesn't have a lot of good physical moves to rely on there. So that's the end of Wugtrio. I've taken out, or actually Electro took itself out. I took the Electros out and the Wugtrio. Now I'm going to get a Wish here, which is going to give me some health. Wait, I already had full health nearly anyway. And out comes Muck backwards again. So this Muck I know has got Gunk Shot. So I've got this Terra Poison set. So Terra Poison works quite good, because if you got like a Pokemon, say a Poison type like Muck spamming, Gunk Shot there, you can actually resist it. And it does have some reasonable, like coverage attacks like Drain Punch and Psychic Fangs too. So you got some good damage there. I can also destroy screens, which is quite nice too. So we got a double Dynamax here. Sorry, a double Terra. Oh, I did it again. I'm thinking of those Sword and Shield days. We got 2 Terras here. I was going to say a triple Terra. What else would you say? You can't say a duo Terra. I don't know. We got 2 Terra Pokemon here. Muck is going to go for the stockpile. So all I've seen this Muck use is Stockpile and Gunk Shot so far. But Gunk Shot's going to do nothing because I'm a Poison type, right? So now what I'm going to do is go for Psychic Fangs. Psychic Fangs does excellent damage. I'm really, really happy about that. Now the Muck, right? Instead of attacking me, it's going to go for a Swallow. So I'm like, of course it's got Swallow. And you know what? It's like battling that person before. I think their name was Justin. So there's like a similar sort of troll team here. So Muck's going to get some help back there. The stockpile effects are actually going to wear out, and Psychic Fangs is going to take the Muck out in 1 shot. Apparently, the other move that the Muck had was minimized. So it was like a fully scumbag set there. But my Scream Tail actually completely countered it there in there. Thank you, Bram, for the battle there. And let's get on to battle number 2. Well, at least there wasn't a naughty trainer card there. Or maybe there was, I just didn't notice it. Next battle, this one is against Devon. And we have a pretty cool battle here. This was I believe this was a 4v4 battle too. So Dunsparce here is going to get stuck in the floor for a second. And I'm leading with my Igglybuff. So this is called Swim Spa. So it's going to use the Rain Dance to start off with here. And I'm going to go for the Body Slam. I'm going to try and go for a Paralyzed here. So now it's going to go for the Chilling Water. Chilling Water does a lot of damage to my little Igglybuff. And Igglybuff pretty much can't do anything too badly here. It can just go for a couple of body slams and that's about it. However, in the doubles battle, Igglybuff really shines. So make sure you stick around for that one. So we got this Dunsparce. It's going to have Boom Burst, which is pretty scary there. And that's going to boost up its special attack. Next Pokemon is going to be Wigglytuff. Now, Wigglytuff can go for Hyper Voice, and that should do some reasonably good damage there. Now, the Dunsparce is going to be Terra. I was like, I wonder if it's going to be Terra Water. And it was like, oh, okay. So that's why it was called that name. It wasn't only because of Rain Dance, right? So I know that a boosted Chilling Water is coming my way here. The only good thing about Chilling Water is it doesn't have a high base power. And plus, this Wigglytuff has got competitive. So with that attack drop, it's going to boost my special attack sharply, which is awesome. So Hyper Voice just drops it in one shot there, which is pretty fortunate I ran that. So a nice, definitely a nice ability, competitive. So bye-bye to Dunsparce. Next Pokemon's going to be Kilowattrel. So Kilowattrel is very, very good in the rain teams. It's going to go for a Thunder from down under. But the Assault Vest, it actually allows me to live that. And Hyper Voice takes it out one shot. So Wigglytuff is having a sweeping frenzy at the moment. Now, the next Pokemon to come here is going to be Fluttermane. Now, this is actually a really, really competitive set. I was wondering how I was going to get around it. So, Moonblast is going to obviously take Wigglytuff out there. I didn't stand a ghost of a chance. Now, the next Pokemon we got here is Jigglypuff. This is my bulky Everlight set. Now, I was thinking about setting up the Calm Minds here, but it had Mystical Fires. I'm like, that really sucks because that's going to drop my special attack. Sure, I'll get some, I'll get some special defense here, but I can't really do a lot of damage. Now, the moves I had on Jigglypuff, the attacking moves are Fire Blast and Draining Kiss, and I had Calm Mind to boost it. So, unfortunately, it's going to have Psyshock, but I am a bulky Everlight set, and I'm very defensive, so I'm actually able to live those attacks there. Unfortunately, my moves are going to miss there, and it's going to fade to the Fluttermane. So, wait, I just remembered, I haven't done a Fluttermane form scene, like Fluttermane Misdreavus. I haven't even done that yet. Okay, I guess... what should I even do for that? I guess, oh wait, Mismagius. So I'll do that team next week, so it'll be like 3 of each. So yeah, next week or the week after, I'll do Misdreavus, Mismagius, and Fluttermane. How's that? Okay, we got 2 of them left. Almost forgot about that. So anyway, we're going to go to the Screamtail here, and this is my Poison Terror, as you know. So I was like, okay, I'm pretty confident I can get around this. Even if it's going to hit me with a Psyshock, I should be okay. They'll be inclined to at least go for a Shadow Ball on the first hit. So get this right, they got a Shadow Ball crit, they got a special defense drop right away. I was like, come on. So that sort of, wiped out my booster energy. At least I got 1 bulk up happening now. So Mismagius, Misdreavus, all these Pokemon are going to go for a Psyshock, but it's super effective and I tank it very, very well. Now, I knew they'd go for Psyshock the next turn there, so I went for a Wish. Here comes a Shadow Ball here. So Shadow Ball is going to probably do around the same damage here. I went for Psychic Fangs, good damage there. Very, very good damage. And now I'm going to get the Wish back. Now, the other Pokemon on their team wasn't a bad swap in for Fluttermane either, and it is going to be Orthworm. However, I do have Drain Punch in there and actually not have revealed it yet, so they're probably not expecting me to be able to hit, these Steel-type Pokemon. So Orthworm is going to have the leftovers. I'm going to go for Bulk Up here. So I'm going to use this Orthworm to set up against. I'm sure it might have like a ground-type move or some sort of move to hit me. They may even try and pass a Shed Tail. However, it is going to be going for an Earthquake there, which is super effective. The good thing is I've got a couple of Bulk Ups happening already, and I can also outpace the Orthworm too. So going for Drain Punch there does good damage. So that's a 3-hit KO. Plus, I'm giving myself sustain at the same time. I just got to watch out here that I don't leave myself on too low amount of health there for Fluttermane to come back in and take my Screamtail there. That's the only thing I got to worry about there. I've got to have enough health to be able to take it out with 1 more Psychic Fangs. So what I'm going to do is going to go for another Bulk Up there. Here comes another Earthquake. Now, my health is starting to get quite low here, so I thought, all right, I've got to go for a Drain Punch here, or I go for a Wish. However, they're going to swap the Orthworm out, which was a good swap there, and go into the Fluttermane. So now my Drain Punch is not going to obviously do any damage there. However, the Wish is going to heal me back. So I've got a little bit over half, actually quite a lot over half health, I'd say 3/4. And here comes the Shadow Ball here. So Shadow Ball, no special defense drop. Psychic Fangs is going to take out the Fluttermane, which is really, really good. So the last Pokemon I've got left there is the Orthworm. Now, all I have to pretty much do here is go for Drain Punch. Unless I get critted by Earthquake, that's about the only thing that's really going to stop me. Orthworm's got a lot of base defense too. It's a very, very bulky Pokemon. But I had some really good success with this set, and this exact set did get me a sweep too. So if you want to, see that, I'll try and see if I can get that up there if there's enough interest for that one. I'll put it up anyway, but if people want to see it earlier, I can try and put it in this month. I sort of have my Pokemon sweeps planned for February onwards. So I'm going to hit there by another Earthquake, and that is the end of the Orthworm. Basically, I just had super effective damage, and I was getting healing back, and Orthworm just wasn't dealing enough damage there. So that's the end of the second battle there with the Jigglypuff, Igglybuff, Wigglytuff, Screamtail team. Thank you, Devon, for the battle there. And that Fluttermane was really scary. All right, people, doubles battle time. This is a battle against Lychee, and we have a theme team here as well, and we've got a doubles battle. You watch this. So we got a Honchko here. If you can guess what this theme team is the opponent is using, let me know in the comment section. So Igglybuff is a Friend Guard set, plus it's got Helping Hand. So on this Wigglytuff, this is actually a pretty good combination for these two Pokemon. So Igglybuff and Wigglytuff are going to live that fairly well there. We've got the Roaring Moon with a Throat Spray set with Hype Voice. And now we've got a Snarl coming from the Honchkrow too, hitting both the Pokemon. The funny thing is I actually had my competitive Wigglytuff here. So competitive is going to boost my special attack by 2 stages. So that's going to initially give me +1. I went for Blizzard and it landed on both and took out 2 Pokemon in one shot with the Helping Hand from Igglybuff. So that was like, so wait, what's happening to Honchkrow? What happened to its health bar? It just faked it. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I don't know, like the game had was going, I know, it's like, what's going on, man? And then it fainted the Pokemon. Next Pokemon is Koraidon and Altaria. I'm like, what am I going to do to this? And then I was like, wait, I can go for Dazzling Gleam here, but can I actually live out this turn? So now we got a little Timmy Terror here, and this is going to be tearing the Altaria. At least it wasn't Koraidon, I would have been crying. So this is a normal set, right? Sorry, a normal Terror. And I was thinking, oh, I wonder what it's going to use him. Maybe Hyper Voice as well? I'm not really sure. Igglybuff popped that Helping Hand, which is really nice on the Wigglytuff. I've gone for Dazzling Gleam. Now, interestingly enough, Koraidon's going to go for Endure. So like, okay, well, damn, it's going to live this turn. And we got the Altaria go for a Dragon Dance. Like, oh, it's a physical set. All right. Unfortunately, Dazzling Gleam isn't going to be super effective against Altaria, but it sure is against the Koraidon. So Dazzling Gleam hits really hard there, and Koraidon is going to live on 1 health. And guess what? Koraidon's got a weakness policy. I'm like, oh no, this is really, really bad. So this thing already has like crazy stats already. So now this turn, we got the Flame Orb there on the Altaria. I'm like, okay, I think that might be like Facade or something. So it's going to be Terra Facade, which is pretty terrifying. And Igglybuff is going to faint. As soon as Igglybuff fainted, the wheels started to fall off in this battle. Here comes Reversal, and that's going to be like, have so much attack. Like, even without Weakness Policy, that was scary. So I need to take out this Koraidon really, really quick there. And even this Altaria is going to be hitting pretty hard. So we're going to go into Screamtail here. This Screamtail really isn't made for doubles. Well, I mean, Wigglytuff was basically the best Pokemon on my team for doubles, you know. The Igglybuff was great support. So I'm going to get my special defense rise there. And I'm going to have to go for a little Timmy Terror here too, because I need to get rid of this Koraidon like real, real quick here. So I'm going to turn myself into a poison type in case the reversal is coming my way. I actually hope it is, because I'll be able to tank that one. Not very well. It'll still do a lot of damage to take it out. However, Altaria's gone for a Perish Song. You wouldn't read about it. So now it's 3 turns to my other 2 Pokemon faint. Well, I mean, there's 3 turns until my Screamtail faints. So Jigglypuff just got deleted, and I'm going to punch Koraidon there and take it out. So thank goodness that went. Now, I've actually got a card to do with the theme team. They've actually got a card. It's like a it looks like a ghost. I think it's like a ghost rare card, and I think it's one of these. I think it was Red Archfiend or one of those sort of style of cards. It's pretty cool. I got it like super long time ago there when I was collecting the cards. But really cool sort of little theme team going on here. So next Pokemon is the Iron Valiant. I'm going to take out the Altaria with a Psychic Fangs. Thank goodness, and that is fine. So there's only 1 more Pokemon left on this team. And this was difficult because I only had like 2 turns to the Perish Song. Last Pokemon is Tropius. It's gone for a Stomping Tantrum. I do have a lot of bulk there, so I'm able to lift that one pretty nicely. And now they got the Iron Valiant going for a double team. Like, what is going on here? So this turn, I went for a bulk up. I'm like, all right, I've got to take the Iron Valiant out in 1 shot here. I believe I can do it. That's the best I can do here to get the 0-1. I'm still going to lose, but I feel like I can take it out. So this turn, I'm going to have the ability activate there because I've got the item, the boosted energy still, so I got that special defense back. And last turn here, so it went for the Destiny Bond, so Perish Song and Destiny Bond. That is just messed up. But guess what right here? Tropius go for Stomping Tantrum. He doesn't take me. I'm like, yes, I've got it this time. And I got paralyzed. So I ended up fainting to the Perish Song anyway, and I didn't take out the Iron Valiant. I was very salty about that finish. Taking light to the battle there. That was very mean, using Perish Song and a Destiny Bond at the end there. That would make a grown man cry over a children's game. Let's get on to the last battle here. This is a battle against Chegosaurus, and wow, we got the Titan inside the floor again here. It's almost a common thing. So we're going to have a Charm Titan dropping my Igglybuff's attack. You know, Igglybuff has a lot of attack, so you really have to watch out for its thumping stat. So go for the Body Slam. There's like a tiny little like tiny little like circle hitting like a massive boulder there, and it's going to go for the Snowscape, so it's obviously running Slush Rush. I went for a copycat in hopes I'd get a cool move, but instead I used Snowscape and it's going to fail. Now it's going to go for Hype Voice here, and you can hear it scream. It's such a nice, it's like a big massive whale call there. It basically happens like so many times in this video. It's like, or whatever it sounds like. So go for the body slam there. I did 2 damage. It was amazing. Here comes another Hype Voice, and that is the end of the Igglybuff. Now I got to take this thing out, so it's a job for Jigglypuff. So I'm going to puff it up. I've got this Fire Blast. I'm going to go for that, right? It's a clean 3-hit KO with the Hype Voice, and the Fire Blast is going to miss, which really, really sucks. I would have done some, pretty decent damage there. So go Fire Blast again. This time I actually got a critical hit, which was nice. I didn't get a burn, but, I was just happy to land an attack off on it. So the third Hype Voice is going to be enough to take out my little Jigglypuff here. So I was like, all right. I've got a plan here. I'm going to execute it. So going into my Wigglytuff. Now, Wigglytuff, as you know, is a competitive set, and I think they might have thought it might have been a physical set. So Charm is actually going to, increase my special attack by 2 with the competitive. It's like, this is good. That's a nice little special attack boost there. I mean, Fire Blast would have taken Titan out either way, but at least I sort of came out that one unscathed. I did have the Assault Vest too, so it probably wasn't going to do much at all. Next Pokemon's Baxcalibur. I just pressed the A button, Dazzling Gleam, and I'm going to take it out and outspeed, which is pretty cool there too. So that's the end of the Baxcalibur. So 2 Pokemon down. Third Pokemon is going to be called Frozen Fist, and it's Lucario. I'm like, I wonder why it's called Frozen Fist for. And then my question quickly got answered, because this Lucario was a Terra Ice. I'm all right, maybe it's going to use Ice Punch and, try and freeze axe me, or Terra Blast. I don't even know, but I'm pretty confident that I could actually live this turn. However, it's going to go for the Bullet Punch here. Bullet Punch does not take out Wigglytuff. I just went for Fire Blast again here, and that is the end of Lucario. So we're getting a mini little sweep here with Wigglytuff. So it was a 4v4 battle. The last Pokemon here is going to be called Ice Falls. Oh, it's an Escu, right? So I was thinking, I'm going to go for Terra Normal here. That was what its Terra type was. And I'm just going to go for Fire Blast, because that'll bypass the Ice Face. Now, I'm pretty confident that I'm going to get outspeed here, but I don't know what sort of move it's going to use against me. But I was trying to get this Wigglytuff sweep here for some content. Here comes Headbutt. It does not flinch me, and Fire Blast is going to land, and that is the end of Escu. Its face got melted, and that is a mini Wigglytuff sweep there to end off this video. Hope you enjoyed today's video, people. I'll catch you tomorrow for a guide and theme teams. Peace.